Welcome to the Femme Fiasco podcast. I'm Venice.
And I'm Autumn.
And even if you're new, even if you've been here for a minute, we've got some fun things to talk about. And
Always.
we've also been filming already. So
Just multitasking queens, got lots to do, lots to film, tons of content. So stay tuned for content.
And also the geese are super loud. Hope you can't hear them, but my window's open, I guess, is what I'm seeing, and I'm already filming, so...
You know what? It's too late, so if you hear anything, that's simply too bad. Sorry.
Yeah. And we were filming a little drinky drink video on my channel, so if you want to check that out, go check it out. But
Go like and subscribe to Venice Scorzaro.
Yes, I literally am wearing slides.
Oh. Okay.
I meant to change the shoes and forgot to change the shoes. So
it's been a day. It's been a long day, folks.
Oh yeah. We're busy.
We're busy. We're also filming on 222.
222?
222 hashtag angel numbers. I don't exactly know what that one means.
Yeah, should we look? I think we should look it up. I think since we're filming on
I don't know where my phone went, but yeah.
I think we have to look it up. I think we should see what's going on. I look up my angel numbers all the time. Some of the chronic ones I've been getting recently have been my 1s, my 4s, and my 7s.
Sevens are good. Yeah. Seven. Lucky.
Yes. Let me look up the 2s though, because I'm pretty sure 2s are like abundance. I don't know. I feel like they're all abundance.
Give me.
I feel like they're all abundance.
Yeah.
Though, but let's look at them. I know 111 can be a little more. Okay, so Google AI overview says the number the number 222 is considered an angel number having many meanings, including balance, harmony, and creativity. It can also be assigned to trust yourself and trust your life and stay positive.
Okay, so exactly what we're doing today,
Yes, so in relationships, 222 can encourage you to improve your relationship, assess their value, and build partnerships, which is key because I've been doing hella networking and building connections and relationships with other people.
Period.
So okay,
super, we get it.
Okay, slay. Then 222 can signal collaboration, teamwork, and skill growth in your career.
Literally.
Slay. Yeah. So in personal growth, 222 can encourage you to learn, grow, and trust yourself. Okay, so
it's like a good fucking. It's supposed to be a good fucking day. It's gonna be vibes.
And then creativity, 222 can encourage you to be creative and express yourself. And then trust, 222 can encourage you to trust the universe in your life. And then it says how to interpret 222, consider what you want, where you are, and how you can grow. Explore new hobbies to discover more about yourself. Acknowledge and honor your feelings. Assess your relationships for equality and fairness. Work towards healing or improving situations that are unequal. Because 222, 2's they're it's an equal, even, so it's assess what can be equal. That makes sense. Loving it.
We love the angel numbers, period. That's the fucking tea. How's your 222 been going?
My 222's been actually going really good. Do you want to know what's super crazy? So if you can go to my Instagram or don't. Okay, whatever you want to do. I don't know if You
should go to Instagram, though.
Yeah, true. You should go to my Instagram. I don't know if you've seen it, Autumn, but for me personally, for those of you that are watching, I always post an in-between picture every time I post pictures, just because I like having an in-between picture. It's fun. Okay, I like having a picture that's not just a me or a bunch of people or whatever. So I'll post a picture right after I post other pictures. I archive it, and then when I post another set of pictures, I unarchive it, and then it's there's a cute little picture in between a bunch of pictures. I've been doing it for years. I feel like it makes my Instagram account look artsy and cute because yes, I'm into modeling and other shit, but I love my own little quirky side of photography. It heals my inner child to do my own little side photography. So I do it, and I think it's fun.
So
and that's what Instagram fucking started
that's also what it's for, exactly.
Literally Instagram started off just fucking pictures and photography, and I love to fucking use my Instagram to curate other fun reels and stupid shit, whatever, but also to photography, like bring out the old side of Instagram, like the old side of Instagram that I fell in love with, like the Instagram that like I created the account on, you know? So I have a picture on it. It's this one.
That's
it's the 222. And I'm not going to show you it because if you want to see it, it's on my Instagram.
Yeah, go check out Instagram.
And this address, I took this picture right before somebody took my phone, like filming for that big editorial shoot with that like huge celebrity
yeah.
Like I took this in New York.
That's huge. Wait,
because I saw the 222, and I've always looked at 222 as like having like an older figure watching over me, because Kai's grandpa I was really close with. I'm like gonna talk about it a little bit, but he did pass away. I was really close with him before, and I just feel like he was like a grandpa to me, and I've struggled with having like good male figures in my life, and I feel like he was a really good male figure, and I feel like a lot of the times I like randomly one day just associated 222 with his spirit, and I feel like every time I've needed like extra strength or like a male figure to like validate me, I feel like I've seen randomly a 222, and I feel like
it's actually very sweet. Yeah,
and I feel like it was really cute. So like shooting with this super big celebrity photographer for an editorial shoot for a big freaking magazine, I saw this 222 and I was like, oh, that's
literally
cute.
A sign, bitch.
Yes. And I was like, that's so fucking cute. So I took this picture and I posted it on Instagram. You can see it in like the live here. I'll show you the live. I'm not gonna post it, but it's like I zoomed into it because it was like a holy shit, I can't believe I'm seeing it. But it was literally on Times Square. It was cool. It was a little fun moment, but yeah,
that's so cute.
That's so cute. Like 222 moment of the day, but yeah, it was cute.
That's sweet.
It was fun.
I didn't know you did that. That's very sweet, though.
Thank you.
I enjoy that.
A lot of my shit is a lot more calculated than people think. Like the like little things that I post or little things that I do. Like,
it's like they mean something.
Yeah.
If you know,
for sure.
If you know, you know. Yeah, I was like.
No, you're good. You're good.
I got
what you meant. Yeah, but it was a fun trip. It was a good time, and just seeing 222, I was like, oh, that's cute. And then today's 222, and then I posted like pictures today, and then unarchived those pictures today on 222. I feel like all of it was like a synchronous
aligning.
Like, yes, like the alignment was insane. I feel like I'm just like where I need to be.
We love to fucking hear it. You know us, we fucking, and this won't get posted on 222, but that's the day we're fucking shooting, so, period.
Yes, and also, you can be aligned too. Like, I feel like sometimes I would watch people doing really good, and I would feel like if other people are doing good right now, that means I can't be doing good, but, like, no.
Everybody can do good, honey.
Exactly. So, if you want to be doing good, you can change that.
Yeah.
Like,
change your mindset. I know I'm saying that, but like also my mindset shit. So like I'm like the pot calling the kettle black. It's like change your mindset, and then I'm like the most insane bitch ever. So, but
literally
like it is good advice. But period. I mean, like I also fucks with that shit heavy too, though, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate the match. I think the synchronicity of it all too is very pleasing to me, at least. For numbers wise, because I'm just like a numbers girl. That sounds so dumb. But also, my 222 has been like kind of cray. There's just been a lot of shit going on, and like my like this upcoming week is super busy. That's also why we're even shooting today in general. Like the next time you see me, your girl's gonna have a tat, hopefully. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a tat on my leg, so we'll see. If I do, I'll wear a skirt and I'll show it on the fucking pod. So stay tuned if you want to see it.
What do you mean? You have a pot from You have a tat from Team Rocket.
You wanna know
That's
crazy.
Extreme lore.
You wanna know it's crazy?
What's crazy? Is it not there anymore?
No, I still have it, but I never talk about it. I mean, I love it, but also like, listen, Mom, if you're watching,
it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. But also, I mean, it's fine. You know, like, it's fine. Yeah. It's like this fucking big. Yeah, it's like literally a baby.
Is it like a little baby angel or like wings or something?
Yeah, it's little wings on my ankle. It's cute. Little wings and a halo. It's
so cute. So cute.
Yeah. I like it, though. I mean, like, the people who did it can fucking kick rocks. But I think it's
in our DMs when we first started the podcast.
That was some crazy fucking lore. I was like, randomly, like, I told a story. I was like, oh, so you're watching, or somebody who knows about us is watching and knows what I said was about you. I was like, so you're a fan. The girls miss me. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Also, we're close to 500 subscribers, so I'm sure some of the fans are like there. The fans.
True.
Oh, I say that. True. I'm like, I have so many haters, and nobody fucking gives a shit about me.
Oh, dude. Like, they're curious and caring, for sure.
It's the fucking tea. It's the fucking tea of it all. But yeah. It's true. The rumors are true, which is heard of true. So also make sure to fucking like and subscribe. It's not the end of the episode, but like and subscribe because we're almost at 500 subscribers. So
like and subscribe.
Let's get to 500 subscribers fucking soon before summer.
Yes.
Because we want to pop out.
Subscribe right now.
Out. Yeah. Subscribe and go watch the Crocs Epidemic because it's almost at 20K.
Don't you want to be our sugar daddy? Subscribe the fuck right now.
Right now. Like, now. Yeah, I was like, you subscribing is funding my life. It will be funding my life. So then basically it's like you're being my sugar daddy without paying me. So it's like, it's a win-win for everybody.
Exactly.
And you get to see us like look hot every week. So like it's like a fucking fun time, you know?
Exactly. I'm wearing all white. Autumn's wearing all black. It's what we do.
Didn't even get planned.
No, not even. I'm wearing a juicy set. I wanted to debut this on the podcast with a self-tan and a curled hair moment. But don't fucking look at my hair. Don't shit on her. I've curled her and fucking put too much heat on her since the New York Fashion Week with like the gels and the slick backs and the heat. So she's resting. So don't you laugh at the lack of heat.
Yeah, honestly, kind of don't look at the hair from me today.
No, you let go.
Yeah,
you let go.
Let go and let God.
You let go and let God.
Let go and let God, because we're at our most raw rural moments, honey. Also, my throat I sound fucking insane this week. I'm so sorry.
No, same. I've been going through it, coming back to a super dry climate. I'm readjusting. So, also, the New York content on Instagram. Autumn just posted some insanely sexy pictures on Instagram.
Shout out Benny for taking the pic.
Oh my god, not even. Shout out Autumn for being hot as fuck. The camera does only so much work. You have to have a baddie. And you have to have a baddie on the camera behind or in front of the lens for it to do anything. So.
You heard it here first. So make sure to check out all the fucking content on our pages. Period. And like the content on our pages. Yeah, we know you're watching the content on the pages. But like the content on the pages while you're I'm like, you're already there. God, I feel like I'm fucking begging. I'm like, please. Embarrassing. Don't embarrass us. Don't embarrass us, because we know who the fuck we are. So it's like, don't piss me off. Just like our shit. Yeah. Don't piss us off. So yeah, that's our sheet. Check out our shit. It's always linked below, and always interact. There's always new shit coming. Period.
And Autumn just looks hot. Like, I can't wait till you like sign to an agency, because you can't look that hot on camera and just
watch out. You gotta watch the fuck out. I'm coming. Watch out.
Yeah.
I know working a 9 to 5 is honestly kind of criminal. The fact that it's criminal as fuck. It's and I'm not even my baddie self there. I'm on my like work shit.
No, yeah. To be honest with you, I'm at the point where I'm really, because I'll be honest and raw with you. If you're really keeping up with the Femme Fiasco podcast, as of this moment, I'm not employed right now by like a job or like a place. But I've been doing a lot of modeling.
I'm employed at heart.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of modeling. I've been really consistent with YouTube, TikTok, Instagram.
It's basically a fucking job. Yeah, it honestly is a fucking job.
And I'm really just waiting for YouTube to pop off, because as soon as YouTube does and I'm making money through social media, I can model internationally, because I'll be making money through my content. Yes, I'll be making money through the content, which I love doing anyways. Like, it's a passion for me. It's not even just like a cash grab. Like, I love making content. I've been doing it since I was like fucking 4. Mm-hmm. But like, I love making content. So I'm like, if you guys can support the content so I can model internationally and then like have modeling be my work, because one of the shows I walked for, the director, he like owns his own agency and was talking with me in Dallas and was like, as soon as you're ready to actually come outside of the US where modeling is really real and really legit, like I can get you some really real and like campaign paid work and like legit
like
dope
New York Fashion Week cunt.
Yes.
Paris Fashion Week.
Tokyo. I'm talking Tokyo. I'm talking Milan.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So it's like, that's why I really have been trying to pop my pussy on social media, because not only do I love the editing and the filming and the creating, but I need it to pay for my modeling and for me to be out of the country.
Support your girls. Support us so we can go live our fucking dreams.
And the podcast tour, I can't wait to tour for the podcast.
Dude, I know you guys want to see us on fucking tour, so support us, because like we want to tour, we want to do this shit, we want to live our dreams, but like I can't make that fucking happen whenever you guys aren't supporting. So like you guys have got to support us. We're just girls.
Yes, but we know that a lot of you are supporting.
Yes,
so
and we're so
much.
I mean, love you guys so much, honestly. Yeah, shout out to the supporters, shout out to the haters. We love you fucking all, point blank period, because you guys are setting our shit out there to the world. So we love you, and we can get into our other topics, but like that's just kind of our little fucking chat for the day.
Yeah, just like if you want to hear some shit like exclusively on tour, we would love to come to a city near you. Ooh. So fucking subscribe, bitch. Yeah, like we love you.
A little
you
love us. Tour.
So duh. But one of the stories I want to tell now that we're 15 fucking minutes and love you so much for sticking around. But I want to tell a little bit. I want to tell a little bit about how I had a diabolical fucking experience getting my blood drawn recently. So I have been struggling with really bad hormonal acne, and I found a hormonal therapist and like specialist where she knows that it's like, okay, let's get your blood drawn, figure out what's going on in your body, and we're gonna tackle what's going on with your acne, because my acne has been really bad ever since I did hormonal birth control and I was taking hormonal birth control pills. My body just can't figure out what to do with my acne, and we're just gonna get it figured out, okay? I'm not gonna bitch or complain any longer. At this point, it's my reality, and we're gonna get it fixed. So I have to get my blood drawn, and I did get my blood drawn to figure out what's going on inside my body to get to the bottom of it. And we need to test, like, for, like my testosterone, my progesterone, my AC1 levels, like, my thyroid. Like, there's so many things they were testing for. And I had made an appointment with this one place to get my blood drawn, and it was already seeming like kind of a weird appointment. And I go in there, and mind you, I am not ever, and when I say ever, I mean literally ever, trying to like make fun of or make somebody feel some type of way about a disability or like anything. What the fuck is about to happen? Okay.
What the fuck is about to happen?
I go into this like random ass place to get my blood drawn because I'm told they were supposed to like work with my insurance, which they happen to not, which I think was a sign from the universe for me to get my blood drawn somewhere else. I give my information and my lab work to this like random man that, not random, but to this man that's working at this facility. And mind you, it's like, you're drawing blood all day, you're too bubbly and weird. He's like, hi, how are you doing? Like, where's your it's like, you're too excited to draw blood all day. I don't like it. I'm not vibing. I'm not fucking with it. Also, if you know your girl Venice with blood draws, I pass out, I get woozy, I don't do it well. The feeling of you having a needle in me is making me want to puke. I don't have a single tattoo on my body due to the fact that I can't withstand needles. And this guy that's wanting to draw my blood, and I'm not making fun of anybody at all. If this is something that you have, I love you. You're awesome. I personally just don't know how to feel at this point because this person is giving me weird vibes and I'm not entirely sure what's going on. But I went to go get my blood drawn, and this man has like literally like a full-blown like lazy eye. Like, he's not like looking at me straight. And I don't know if that changes the way you see things, but like, he couldn't like look at me straight, and he definitely didn't seem able-minded. And if I'm getting canceled for this, I don't know what else to say. I am trying to be as sensitive as possible. But this man that was supposed to take my blood at this facility could not look at me straight. And I'm not saying anything about anybody that has some sort of like any type of, and I feel like I'm sounding so fucking insensitive when I'm talking right now, but like, he had definitely like a really, really bad lazy eye. He would not look at me. He was giving very fucking creepy, and he kept, anything he would say, he was like, well, do you need to lay down to get your blood drawn? Like, he was like, the whole vibe. It was everything. It's not just, like,
it's not just that, it was the vibe.
You know how, like, when people go into, like, a medical facility to get work done that they shouldn't in, like, a sitcom that you're watching, and it's like, oh, don't go in there. That's how it felt going into this place that I was, like, gonna get my blood work drawn. And, not to mention, this guy ended up being super nice, okay? Again, that's why I don't want to get canceled, because I feel like I just got super uncomfortable by the fact that he was just, like, kind of all over the place, and I don't know if it was for his ego or for mine, but also, he felt uncomfortable, and it was making me uncomfortable. I don't know what was going on.
It's also, like, easy to be uncomfortable already and on edge already in these kinds of places like that, like, getting your blood drawn, especially, like, you notoriously hate that shit. Like, I don't fucking like that shit either. Like, if I have to get it done, I will. But, like, luckily, like, my general practitioner, like, they'll just do it there while I'm there. You know, I don't have to, like, go to a different place. But I still, like, even whenever Wyatt got his blood drawn, like, semi-recently, like, I was not watching that shit. And meanwhile, he was like, he doesn't give a fuck. But I was like, that shit is making me fucking sick, dog. And I even told the nurse, I was like, I low-key might have to step out. Like, this shit's gonna make me fucking sick.
Fully.
That kind of, in general, just blood and need, like, tattooing is, like, fine, but, like, I'm, like, pulling blood out of my body is kind of fucking wild to me. And, like, you can, like, feel it, and it already puts people on edge for sure. Like, I know my grandma fucking hates having her blood drawn. She fucking hates needles. Like, this woman, it is the bane of her fucking existence. She hates when she has to have labs done. It is, like, such a big fucking, like, she fucking hates it.
Does your grandma want to grab tea with me sometime? Like, we're literally...
Just come over and hang out. I fucking go upstairs one day, and literally you and my grandma are just, like, in the kitchen talking shit.
Oh, we're sure we hate labs.
I'm like,
and blood work and needles.
Like, oh, the girls are just girling.
They're
it's
chatting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just chit-chatting.
Good morning. You want some, like, do you need a cup of tea?
That'd be so crazy. That'd be so crazy in my own house with my grandma. I'd be dead. Oh my god.
Maybe I'll do that for a YouTube video one day. But, like, it's gonna be, like, years.
I forgot we fucking had these. Holy shit. We've just been shooting this shit.
It will be years out, though, because I can't let you, like, think, like remember that. But, yeah, dude, it was, like, no, I'm super bad with blood, so every little thing is sketching me out. I'm overthinking everything. And, like, I'm not even sitting here being, like, somebody with a lazy eye, like, all of a sudden is incapable of drawing my blood. I was fully gonna let this man do it. He was the one that was nice enough to be like, hey, look, I don't know who told you what, but actually our facility doesn't take your insurance, and with all of the labs that you need done with your blood work, it's going to be well over $1,000 to get everything done here. Shout out American Health Insurance. And so he was like,
Never mind.
No, my insurance is good too, which didn't make sense.
That's a question for off the podcast.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
But that didn't make sense, because it was like, my insurance is good. I'm not quite sure.
Now I'm actually genuinely just whisper to me. Who are you insured through?
No, I'll just say no. It's Select Health. I have good insurance. Yeah.
What kind? What do you know your plan?
I don't know my premium. I don't. Yeah, my.
Because if it's Signature, you might be fucked. If it's Value, low key, oh my gosh, like they kind of have that depending on your Select Health plan. But like.
Yeah.
But like,
no, to be honest, I'm not entirely
that's
sure
kind of
what
fucking
my plan
crazy.
is. But either way, it was just like, I'm not shitting on anybody that has a lazy eye. I'm sure you're like capable of doing things.
What
I'm just gonna say
did you go to?
This man just like made me. I'll tell you off camera.
Yeah,
this man just like kind of made me uncomfortable, just the way he was like being about shit. But I will say, shout out him for being like, hey, I'm gonna deny you services because we'll be charging you over $1,000 for this.
Yeah, at least they brought it to your attention. It was like, either you self-pay me $1,000 right now to come get your blood drawn, or you get a bill in the mail.
No, I was in this man's chair, ready to get my blood drawn. I had the appointment made.
Fucking God, you didn't get. So you didn't get it done to them.
No, I literally was sitting in the chair about to get my blood drawn. Kai was there with me because I have to get my blood drawn with somebody. I every time on routine will damn near pass the fuck out if I don't. Like, I have to have somebody sit there and wait it out with me. I have to get up out of the chair, move around, wait for the passy outy, quote unquote, feeling to hit, and then literally wait out the pass out feeling, and then go. And I have to have somebody walk me out, and I'm super weak the whole time. And it's like a full blown phenomenon. Our doctor that actually gives us our medical card, she is the lady that I get my hormone treatment through, and she told me it's a full blown phenomenon that people experience. I don't remember exactly what the name is, but like, people that do get their blood drawn, it's a full-blown thing.
I don't know. The whenever Wyatt got it done, he also was tired because he had worked that day and he forgot he had a fucking doctor's appointment. So, like, he was, like, in bed. And then he, like, gets something, like, in his email about, like, his doctor's appointment. He's like, fuck, we've got to go to the doctor. So we go, and he's already tired, and he gets his blood drawn. And he gets... I have never seen this man like that. Like, he was like, ooh. Like, I was like, oh, sit down. And, like, the nurses were like, you can sit down for, like, a second.
Like, take your time.
Like,
take
don't
your time.
fucking leave like
20 plus minutes.
And I was like, oh my gosh. I just felt so fucking, like, I have never seen this man like that in my entire life. Like, he was a little, and I think it was the tiredness playing into it too, but he was a little fucking woozy. And I was like, Jesus Christ, like, that shit scared me. So, shout out to the nurses who gave us 2 juice boxes for him. He's a big boy. He needs 2 juice boxes.
I totally understand that. My experience was low-key not fun, so...
Yeah, so did you end up getting it drawn, or what happened?
Dude, get this. So he turns me away, and I was really appreciative of him. And also, I want to let you guys know, like, I am not shitting on this man. He fucking told me not to go through him. I am not shitting on his abilities or anything to do with his lazy eye. I'm just letting you know, like, I'm just being completely fucking honest where my head went when I'm so fucking nervous to get my blood drawn. Like, I was just fucking terrified. So that's where my head went with everything. He tells me, I'm not going to do this work on you. I'm not going to draw your blood because your insurance isn't going to cover it. It's going to be over $1,000. Shout out to the US. Shout out American healthcare. And he says, you know what? Try going up the street to this place that could take your insurance. So Kai and I go up there, and it's fucking packed. And mind you, there's families sitting in this waiting room, and they're coughing, and it's disgusting. I'm asking the ladies up there what I need to do to even get my blood drawn there, and they're like, oh, call your insurance, see if we even take your insurance. And I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? So I eventually go to this one place that I know is covered by Select Health, because they hadn't been answering my calls all fucking week to make an appointment, but I was sent this location by Select Health, like, by their people on the phone, because they were like, okay, like, here's a location covered by your insurance.
Here's, like, a list of people who take your insurance.
And at this point, I was like, well, fuck it, I'm beyond an appointment. If they're not answering their phones, let me see if I can do a walk-in at this point. So I walk in, thank God it was an Intermountain Health facility.
Oh,
and
nice,
and it was really nice. And they took my Select Health insurance, which I'm pretty sure Intermountain Health and Select Health work together.
Yeah, they work together. They're good with that kind of shit too.
Yeah. And
they'll
so they
take all Select.
Yes, and thank God they were able to get me in, like, last minute getting my blood drawn. So I go in, and it's this cute old lady doing the blood draws. Like, she's just like, oh my gosh, such a sweet little fucking old lady. And she drew my blood, and it was low-key so fucking hard getting my blood drawn, though, because I've gotten my blood drawn a lot, because one of my doctors, like, anytime I had anything wrong with me, it was their favorite thing for them to just, like, draw my blood. It was like a kink almost.
I don't like doctors like that who are like, something's wrong, like, let me fucking, it's like, also, I can appreciate that, but if it's, like, every single time where it becomes a routine to, like, take my blood, it's like, you've got to be better than that. You don't need to, like, I feel like you don't need to do labs every single time.
Yes,
if you're a doctor, it's like, I feel like you should see enough of this in your practice if it's something, like, semi-common, you know?
Exactly. And
that makes sense.
Yeah, and so I have low-key a lot of trauma with blood work, because I had a doctor that did that type of shit all the time. But they were really fast with their blood work at that doctor's office. And this lady, she was really slow with it. Like, when I tell you, it was a good 30 plus seconds of her having that needle in my arm and fucking
I hate when people when they're drawing my blood and they're taking their time, and I'm like...
And she's old, so she took her time. And I sat there and, like, was, like, not screaming, but I was like, oh my god, fuck my life, how do people get tattoos? I can't do this, my arm hurts, oh my god, I'll be fine, I need to chill. Like, I was free, like, that's how every time I get my blood drawn, I have to sit there and talk to myself like that, because I spiral, and I fucking hate it. I hate the pain. It's horrible. with peace and love, I don't know how people fucking do heroin and like inject it. Like, I'm like, how the fuck? I'm like, how the fuck? I'm like, how the fuck? How the fuck? Again,
So
how the fuck?
fair.
Like, I am literally over here dying, like, waiting for this fucking needle to get out of me. I'm, like, struggling, having so much anxiety to even get it in.
I think
Oh
for
my God.
me, I think it makes me sick even thinking about it. I think for me, it's like when I see it like in my
I don't know. I can't look. I have to look at the
Oh my
ceiling
God.
and look away.
Oh my God.
can't
No,
look.
I can't. And funnily enough, whenever Wyatt was getting his blood drawn, I like pulled a nurse over. I was like, I might have to step out. I was like, you might have to watch over him. I might have to step out because this might make me kind of fucking ill. Like,
fair enough.
If it's not like life threatening, oh my God. Oh, even if it was life threatening, if like somebody, dude, if somebody like snapped their leg in front of me, I would be like,
I'm stepping out. I'm stepping out. I'm stepping out.
Oh my God. Like, don't count on me.
No,
do not, because I would sick as fuck. That shit makes me sick. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But like, I just like medical things already put me on fucking edge no matter what.
Oh, same.
So it's very hard to like, if someone were to like hurt themselves extremely hard, like bad in front of me, I would be also like, not to mention I'm sure they would be so fucking traumatized of getting hurt, but like I would be so fucking traumatized. Like I can't watch. Whenever my fucking brother, back when he was a fucking teenager, had an infection in his thumb, I couldn't even watch the nurse drain his thumb. They had to pull me out of the urgent care.
It's like the episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob has a huge
Oh my God, I thought was it Gary who had it though, right?
Because of Gary. Because Gary, yeah, I think like Gary caused a splinter or something in SpongeBob's finger. Or something like that. Or maybe Gary had a splinter too. I don't know. I think our brains and our memories.
But I think there was some sort of infection on some point. That kind of, I don't know. Dude, just medical shit is very... I could never be a nurse. Shout out to the nurses. Shout out to the doctors.
Shout them out.
Shout out to the fucking... The dentists and the surgeons and the fucking cosmetic surgeons.
Absolutely.
All the types of... Like, y'all are doing God's work.
Daily.
Because I am such a weak-stomached whore. I could never... I do not have the stomach for this shit. Shout out to veterans. War? I couldn't see oh my God, dude, I would be so fucked. I'd be fucked. I'd be cooked. Like,
I know.
It's like, I'm so good without seeing like any of that kind of like crazy shit. So
at that point, put me out. I'm weak.
Yeah. I'm afraid to admit. I'm not afraid to admit it. This is super. It's like, it's just, and I get it. Like, I get the being on edge and the anxiety. Like, I always have anxiety going to anything that has to do with, and it's like going into any sort of office situation where I have to make an appointment and people have to like be looking at my body and analyzing what's wrong. I'm like, that shit puts me on edge.
Oh yeah.
For so many different reasons.
Which yeah. Oh, that shit's nerve-wracking as fuck though. That's only fair though.
But that's like how I just feel in general. Like, even if I'm going to get my blood drawn, it's like, well, what if something... And maybe that's also just me spiraling too. It's like, I physically don't want to watch like my blood getting fucking drained out of my body. Oh, same. But I also like don't want to hear like if I have some crazy shit wrong with me. And I think that's my biggest fear about going to these places. It's like, I feel like when I go to these places, someone's going to tell me that I have something like wrong with me. And then I don't know. I'm just I'm a chondriac like that. I'm a fucking psycho like that. I'm so sorry. I just worry.
I get
life
it,
is
though.
Scary. Shit's scary, and like you always hear stories about like shit just randomly happening to people. Maybe I'm just a fucking psycho and I need to relax and life is fine and I'm okay.
Fair. It's valid. It's super valid, dude, especially with the food we eat in America.
I think it's literally so much playing into it, and I think it has to do with my anxiety too, and like now that I've been off of my medication also for like a little bit too, it's like having to like kind of figure these emotions out. It's like, this shit's wild.
Oh yeah.
It's like, that's just fucking wild and crazy and like weird to think about. So no wonder, like I already was on edge going to the doctor, but like now that I'm off of my medication, it's like that shit seems like daunting to me. Like when I burned my fucking armpit, I literally couldn't fucking lift up my arm. I was in so much goddamn pain. I was crying in my living room to my mom, like, and she finally was like, you need to go to the urgent care. And I was like, no, I don't want to go. No. Fucking my brother was like, we were all standing around like talking about shit, and he's like, why are we talking? Like, go to the urgent care. And I was like, fuck, I don't want to fucking go to the fucking urgent care.
Yep.
And then I went, and nothing bad happened, but I always think something bad's gonna happen, or like, I don't know, and I've been that way ever since I was a kid. I was like, someone's gonna say something bad, or I'm gonna need some sort of shot, or they're gonna want blood, or like, it's just gonna be bigger than what it is.
I get it, because if you think that it's worse than what it is, then it's like, if you think worst case scenario, then it doesn't hurt as bad when you hear the news. So I get it. It's like you're protecting yourself.
Yeah, I kind of prepare myself for the worst every single time.
It's just a form of protection for yourself. And people do shit differently, so don't feel bad. It happens.
So that's just me. I get so down rabbit holes about medical shit.
Shit's so scary. Don't even feel bad, dude.
So shout out to all of the people who get scared with medical shit. Shout out to all my VENICE'S in the world who can't get their blood drawn. Like, we are here. We feel you. Like, we're just girls.
I'm a bitch.
We don't know what to say.
I'm a bitch.
We're kind of bitches. But it's okay. It's just the way we're born and bred, honey.
Yeah. I'm a bitch. I'll own it at the end of the day. I mean, hey, I be trying to just out here. I'm trying to fix my fucking hormonal acne, okay? You bitches just get to use the fucking cheapest face wash on the market and have good skin. I can't relate.
I know dudes be using fucking 5 and 1, and they're like, I don't know, I wash my fucking hands and I just slap some shit on my face and I'm good. They don't even wash their face.
And I'm like, oh, you just put your face underneath the shower head once a week when you shower. Cool.
Let all of the fucking oil rinse off your face, and suddenly
you're clear fucking skin. Sick.
Suddenly you're Adonis. The fuck?
Okay, Greek god. The fuck?
Women just get put through so much more.
It's our hormones, though, because, like, women that do Accutane, it's like, as soon as they're off of it, their acne comes back, but men will do Accutane once their acne's gone forever. So
literally, like, Mr. Beast.
No, literally, I'm like, so maybe make an acne medication for women. Also, it's because our hormones need to be looked at. I've had so many dermatologists tell me to not get my hormones looked at, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
What a bad idea.
I know, exactly. I'm like, as a woman, and especially the hormonal shit I've gone through, I'm like, no, I think it's time to look at my hormones, because as soon as every time I get off of birth control, my skin freaks the fuck out, and that's a hormonal thing. So I'm like, why are you telling me not to look at my hormones?
Yeah, and with women too, it's like, shit's also so weird with hormones, and our bodies are so weird, and they have not been studied well in the medical field, like,
at all.
Literally, people will ignore heart disease signs in women for fucking ever until they like end up having a huge fucking issue and they end up in the hospital and they're like, oh, and then a woman doctor looks at them and they're like, oh, you have heart disease, and they're like, oh, yeah, I've been saying I have all these problems, and they're like pushing it away, pushing it off. It's a form of sexism in the fucking medical community. We do need to fucking figure out more shit with women, because it's unacceptable. It's so scary. And it's like, well, this works for me, so it's fine, so it should work for you. It's like, well, no.
It's not one size fit all, unfortunately.
No, and it's never been one size fit all. I feel like we do need to cater to more fucking people, and just, like, God forbid, that's so much to ask for. I'm like, we're in 2025 and we're still, like, fucking around with, like, women's health and shit like that, and, like, how they receive care and how they go about getting care. It's like, oh my fucking God. It's just such a joke. It's kind of a pain in the ass to be a woman.
No, it's definitely fucked up. I completely agree with you. And it's like, I don't think this shit is fair at all. Like, my great grandmother died of a heart attack. My grandma, like, every woman on my mom's side of the family, like, has died of heart issues. And, like, with me vaping so much, I was getting extreme heart feelings. Like, they were like sharp heart pains and shit. And that's literally why I quit vaping, because I was like, oh, but there's been, like, too many heart attacks in my family with the women in my family, and women health hasn't been studied enough for me to just keep vaping, and just to think it's cool.
And also just, like, all the different types of illnesses and shit that, like, majority women get. It's very sad and very scary. So always watch out for yourself. Always get yourself tested. If people are telling you not to get tested, don't fucking listen to them, because it's like they just want you to keep buying their expensive dermatology shit. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your health. They don't give a fuck about your hormonal acne. They're literally just trying to make a bag, trying to make a buck. Like, they make money off of the commissions and shit like that, and like off of these expensive appointments, and off of you being a paying customer, and off of you like staying on this shit that it clears up your skin until you're off of it. It's like, no, I want something that clears up my skin and I'm done. Like, I don't know why I have to fucking fight for my life to just feel normal. Like, it's such a fucking epiphany. It's insane.
Exactly. Like, everything the dermatologist was offering me was something that I would pretty much always have to be taking until I don't want acne. And that's what's fucked up.
You have to keep or like keep putting shit into your body, not even injecting, but like ingesting.
I need to heal my body, not fucking put a band-aid on this shit.
Exactly. So always fucking get yourself checked out.
True.
Always make sure. I know the doctor's scary. I literally just talked about how I'm such a bitch for the doctor, and we're bitches for the doctors. If you feel like something's not right, go to the fucking doctor, please. If people push you off and you know you don't feel right, go somewhere else.
There's so many types of doctors.
If that second or third or fourth opinion is still fucking wrong and you still don't feel like right, go see somebody. Maybe you can see like a mental health specialist if you think it could be something like just take care of yourself in that sort of way, because if you don't, nobody fucking else will. And I know I'm saying this, I'm honestly even kind of saying it for myself, because it's like, I need to take care of myself better that way too, but I get scared. So it's like, we need to do better, because if we don't, nobody's gonna fucking do it for us. So
exactly.
We love you guys so fucking much.
Love you, babe.
Thank you for listening to our rant and our little medical rant and our 222 rant. We're just having a good time.
Thanks for being at the Femme Fiasco podcast.
Yes. Like, subscribe, comment, share with everybody you know. We love you so fucking much. Tune in next week for the next fucking episode of the Femme Fiasco. We love you always. Stay hot, stay sexy, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Love you, bye.